Hey, it's John Bear. So happy to see your beautiful face. And today we're gonna talk about the TT Artisan 23mm f1.4. Yes, that's it. Look how tiny it is. Very nice, very aesthetic. I love the little silver ring here on the outside. I love myself some manual lenses, and when a company like TT Artisan goes the extra mile to make the lens look aesthetic and fun to use, that gets a thumbs up from me. Yes, that's right, this is a fully manual lens from TT Artisan, and it's actually crazy affordable at only $99. Full disclaimer, TT Artisan sent me this lens for free to review on this channel and tell you guys about it. However, they have no say in the contents of this video, and no money exchanged hands for the making of this video. TT Artisan also sent me some Christmas socks, actually 4 pairs. So nice of them, and a nice little Christmas card to boot. It's a beautiful, nice little personal gesture, and it really made me smile. So thank you, TT Artisan, really appreciate it. Now, I tested this lens in my most recent travel video where I go to the desert, the abandoned village of Al Madam in Dubai. I tested the lens at various apertures, and I found that when you have it wide open at f1.4, it's hard to get a sharp image. However, this is an affordable lens at $99, which promises a vintage experience. So it's not going to be the sharpest lens you're ever going to find, but it is going to be one of the most fun that you can use. Being a 23mm lens makes it incredibly versatile, being wide enough to experience amazing travel videos and doing nice wide shots, but also narrow enough to get very close and personal with character shots. Of course, being 23mm, it's very close to being a 50mm on a full frame, or to be precise, it's 46mm on a full frame. During that time, filming in the desert, I never felt that the lens was like not wide enough, or I never felt it was not narrow enough. This is like the sweet spot. This is the one lens, the one focal range that you can use in most situations. And a 50mm equivalent lens is usually the first lens that people recommend beginners to pick up, because it is that perfect focal range, and practicing with it will make you a better videographer and better photographer. Personally, I have a bit of a hate-love relationship with zoom lenses because they make me kind of lazy. I mean, it's awesome to have that, zoom range where you can adapt your shot, but at the same time, I will just zoom rather than trying to position myself in a way that might make the shot work better. I always tell everyone that when you have a lens that doesn't zoom, a prime lens, you have to zoom with your feet. You have to walk around, and that's what makes them so exciting to use. And that's what makes you better at your craft, because you have to think more about composition. This is the Micro Four Thirds version, but they also have it for other APS-C systems such as the Sony mount, Fuji X, and Canon. This super sleek and affordable lens has a clicked aperture and goes all the way to f16 and all the way down to 1.4, giving you that amazing bokeh. It's entirely made out of metal, which makes it feel very sturdy and hefty despite its size. It features a 10-blade diaphragm, which is going to give you nice rounded bokeh. After spending a full day with this, taking photos and video, I don't know what more to say. It's a fun little lens to use, it's super cheap at $99, and it's very fast at f1.4. You can use this for all those low light scenarios. I imagine this lens to be perfect for street photography during like nightlife scenarios, because you don't want something huge to draw attention to yourself. And this tiny lens just fits the bill perfectly. When I mount this on my tiny older Lumix camera, it just looks so good. Just a tiny aesthetic package. It's a great little lens to have in your kit, because at 23mm, it's a great all-arounder to just have for pretty much any situation. And it's so small, you might as well just keep it in your kit either way. I know for sure that I'm gonna keep this in my backpack all the time. As for the focal range, it comes very close to my cinema lens, the 25mm Metacon Speedmaster T1. However, that lens is quite big, bulky, and heavy, making it less portable. It's not something that I bring with me all the time. Whereas this little lens, it might not be as fast at 1.4, but it's small enough that why not bring it? Why not always keep it in my backpack? When I'm making these lens reviews, I'm not a big fan of doing the pixel peeping, like sharpness tests at different apertures. That's not really my thing. This lens has character. It's never going to be super sharp, but it's also very cheap. Even if I did sharpness tests, we would probably just find out what we already know. It's going to be kind of blurry, fully open, but it's going to look pretty much perfect at like f1.6 or at 1.8. One little quirk about this lens, which makes it stand out in my collection personally, is that the filter threads are 43mm, making it quite small. So all my lens filters won't fit on this lens. So if I were to use a variable ND, for example, I would have to buy a new one that fits specifically on this lens because it's so small. or just use dreaded step-up rings. Oh. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Let me know down in the comments what do you think about this lens. For a beautiful little lens at $99, it's hard to say no. It makes a perfect gift for anyone who's a hobby photographer. It takes great photos, great videos. It's a great all-arounder. Check it out. For everything that I mention on this channel, always I will have links in the description where you can purchase them. Once again, I'm John Beer. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And leave a like and comment down below. That's how you tell the algorithm gods that this is great content. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.